sweeties, it's your girl Candy.
And this is Skittles.
And you're watching Sweet Addictions TV. And this post is about our women, not even black women, all women who want respect, but the select few of us who do not carry ourselves in a respectful manner. Now, you know, you can see somebody out with a skirt on with their ass hanging out. But then they get mad if you walk by in the club and a nigga taps you on your ass.
Or, I know from experience, not me, okay? I just want to address that. Friends that I know, I ain't going to say nobody's name. I'm not going to say nobody's name this time for real, y'all. But they go around and they mess around with this person, this person, this person. And then they get mad when they call her a hoe. So, what's up with that scenario? Even with me working at the when I used to work at the strip club, you know, a lot of people used to say, well, you don't have no self-respect because you're taking your clothes off for a living. And
even on here.
Yes. And the way that I feel, and just like I told everybody, I respect your opinions, but as far as I'm concerned, I felt like it was a job. After the job was over, I put my clothes on and I went home. I don't walk around outside half naked. So, in that aspect, I felt like I carried myself with respect. Now, I'm not saying it's okay. You know, in the last video, I said I wouldn't want my kids stripping for money. I wouldn't want that. But a lot of parents have done things and have went through things that they don't want their kids to go through. So, you got to also keep that in mind.
I think every parent's like that. Every parent always, any self-respecting parent, always wants more for their children than what they've had. They always do, like, I'm trying to see if there's an instance that I ever was disrespected and maybe somebody could blame it on the way I carried myself or dressed, but no, cause like my mama wasn't having this shit. I wasn't about to be a little fast, hot ass girl in the street doing this, and I was a tomboy growing up, you know. So I used to hate it when guys try to holler at me because, you know, I used to, like, older guys, even when I was younger, like much younger, like middle school and shit, like older guys would try to talk to me. So I used to have such a phobia of guys trying, because when I was in Kentucky, like, I could be walking home from school and I could see a group full of dudes up the street, and I would actually detour and take the long way home just so I wouldn't have to walk past them, because back then, even now, I think some little immature fools still do this. Then, oh, hey, shawty, da-da-da-da, and oh, I'm fine, oh, I got a boyfriend, you know, whatever. I will fuck you then, bitch,
yeah.
You know,
yeah.
and
yeah.
I mean, come on, man.
And in this case, she didn't do anything but look cute. They were trying to holler. She said, no, thank you. She didn't say no, you know. She said, no, thank you.
I was like, oh, man, well, F you then, B. You ain't nothing anyway. You ain't cute. I ain't cute, but I could have had you just a few minutes ago, though.
Yeah. What's up with that?
And guys, the male sweeties, babies, because I know we got some sweeties that do this. Baby, don't talk ish to the female after she's, you know what I'm saying, she ain't you know, a snob about it. She's like, nah, you know, I'm with somebody, or she just keep walking. Why you gonna let the chick out her name? You just wanted her 5 minutes ago. Like, it's like, you know what I would think if that happened to me, like, now? I'd be like, well, damn, I'm glad I didn't talk to you, because you just showed me your true colors. You know what I'm saying?
See, I got a blog on my MySpace page about this, but it was mainly targeting people on MySpace, but also there's been a few people that have tried to holler, and like, they may write me on MySpace trying to get at me, and if I say, well, no, I'm with someone, or no, thank you, I'm not on MySpace for that, well, what's up with your girl Candy? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing? And then, even in person, if me and Candy, either one of us turn a dude down, well, I bet your man ain't got more money than me. Come on, man. Please, be respectful. Just come on.
Or not even that. We don't even get a chance, like, in person, if we're out, dudes actually have said, okay, which one of y'all single? They don't even care. It's like, which one of y'all single? I know one of y'all ain't taken. It's like, well, damn. So if I say no, you gonna go to her? She say
yesterday, or day before yesterday.
A mess.
Day before yesterday that happened, to where she said, well, I'm married.
They followed us, y'all. I was going to my sister's house, okay? Like, and it was at a, what was it, a 4-way stop, okay? We're here, they're here. They only noticed that they ran the stop, right? So they looked over at us. Don't you know they went to a screeching halt? So I was like, oh, no, I'm going to say, like, come on. And guys, you in a bike and you see a girl riding by in her car, don't say, come back. What am I going to do? A U-turn to come talk to you? No.
And even with this situation, please, just like they halted and turned around.
I almost wrecked because they was speeding to try to catch up with us. They cut off a truck and followed us. I mean, speeding, it was on my bumper. Pull up to my bumper. That's where they was at, on my bumper. So I pulled to my sister's house. Hey, Red, hey, Red. Now, we both red, so who you talking to?
I wouldn't get out the car.
So, hey, Red, hey, Red. And I'm like, what? You ain't supposed to run away from me. You supposed to run to me. These little boys look like they was about maybe 19, 22 at the most, child. Please. Talk about some, what's up, baby? Let me get your number. No, I'm married. Well, she ain't. Okay, what you want me to do?
But here's another thing. Here's something interesting in case some men just don't have a clue. Even if we wasn't involved and they looked good,
You a
you
stalker.
just followed us.
You a stalker, though.
2 blocks.
You a stalker, though.
All the way to our destination.
You don't even know if we got that good, and you already stalking us.
Hey, we could have had a good gun in the
No,
car.
well, you know.
I mean, yeah, in the car.
So, you know, they lucky I didn't, because
Yeah.
my dude always tell me, why, carry your gun in your car?
And that's exactly
I'm going
right.
to tell y'all something. Guys, listen, there is swagger, and then there's trying too damn hard. You feel what I'm saying? Swagger, it comes natural. You get it. You ain't got to wear labels. Listen, you can rock something and a motherfucker think you got on the hottest shit. That's
I
swagger.
just want to say something. We talking about women and self-respect, but even with the guys, if you want respect, guys, even if you have money, please don't floss your money just to try to get a girl.
Stupid.
You're not going to get respect. You're going to try to get used. Now, some men, they use the money to get the
That's what they got it for.
to get the area
Oh,
down
yeah, that's what they got it for.
You see what I'm saying?
Because they know they're going to
But-
find a dumb chick.
But you're not going to get respect like that, sweetie. You're not going to get respect.
But that goes right back to the women. The women, you're not going to get, you're going to be used.
You're going to be used.
Unless you just really find a sucker-ass nigga. But then 9 times out of 10, I can't speak for every other state, but in Atlanta, even a sucker-ass nigga with money is going to get him some PUS. That's
Now,
why.
I'll tell you something. Me and Kenny deal with people in the industry, and there was one guy, we was at a club, and it's a guy, he's a rapper, everybody knows about him, I'm not going to say his name, but he said, watch this. So I'm like, what is he talking about, watch this? Now, we know celebrities can get girls, dudes, and whatever, they can get girls with no problem. So he said, watch this. This motherfucker was so cocky and knew that he can get anybody he wanted. He said, he picked somebody. He said, come here. She walks over to him. He was like, hey, I got $5,000 right now for one night. I want to see you and this other girl and me. I want us all get it cracking tonight. She's all, okay. And I'm just like, okay, because that ain't nothing new. I see that, I've heard about it, I see it. When he said, okay, give me your number. When we leave the club, I'm going to call you. When she walked off, you know what he said to me? He said, that's a dumbass bitch. Excuse my language. He said, and you know what's so messed up? She's looking at it like, this man's going to give me some money to do that. He said, but guess how I'm looking at it? My money got this dumbass bitch doing what the fuck I want her to do. You see, well, come on now. That's something to think about. Honestly, that's something to think about.
It's basically it's just your entertainment.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You're being paid for your services.
Something to do.
You think, oh, I'm getting this nigga out his money. When he looking at you like, you're entertainment, sweetie. I paid you to do exactly what I told you to do. So you got to look at it like, you getting over? Or is he getting over? Because you got to realize, like, certain people in the industry who does that means that's trinkets to them. So you're doing a dance for some trinkets. You know what I'm saying? You remember when the old cowboys would shoot at the feet? Dance, man, dance. That's what you're doing. So they laughing at you. That's why it's so crazy, especially in the industry. You will be known about just that quick.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Just that quick. I got a homeboy now who been trying to get at me for I don't know how many years in the industry. Like he's in the middle of it, and he's like, it's been 5 years. Yeah. He said, oh, it'll happen. He's a baby. No, it won't. But it's just self-respect. Like, there's a lot of women now who's been used up, baby, because they think, you got to realize, especially in the industry, I can tell you anything. Let's say I'm a dude that you know can make things happen. Let's say Skills is up and coming. She want to be a singer, okay? And I'm somebody who can make it happen. Now let's say she gullible. And I say, baby, I'm going to get you signed. Come on, come on, come on. You going to believe that? I can tell you I'm going to give you $1 million. You going to give me your stuff, your cookie. And what am I going to do? I'm going to toss your ass out. Why? Because there's 50 more of you lined up.
And then you got to understand, in the industry, and it's really as far as being a female and a pretty female at that, guys don't take you serious.
You guys
are not going to take. You have to carry yourself with respect and let them know you all about business for real, and they need to work with you for real, not just to spread, bust it wide open.
Yeah. Plus, not only that, and it's hard. I'm pretty sure in every aspect of the entertainment industry, it's hard for women as far as that, because guess what? When you're in the entertainment industry, men have got to want to, excuse my language, fuck you, and women has to want to be you. So it's very hard. Like, in a way, it's good and it's bad. It's good if that A&R wants to have sex with you, because he knows if he wants to, other men are too. But then they're gonna be coming at you, so you gotta be able to carry yourself like, yeah, okay, I'm fine, but get back the hell up, bruh. Ain't that type of party. Then with the women, they gotta want to be you, but it's a thin line, because women are catty. Women want to find a reason not to like you.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? They want to find a reason not to like you. So it's very hard. It's very hard. It really is. It's a very thin line. It really is. It's like you walking a tightrope. Them people in the circus with the little bar. That's how it is. So you just have to carry yourself. Because like I said, like in Atlanta, this is the biggest small city ever. This place is so big, but you meet one person, I guarantee you. There's 6 degrees of separation, baby. Yeah. Somebody knows that person who knows you and found out that you talked to him.
Yeah.
I promise you. So
but you know what? Even outside the music business, we're still talking about respect. Getting respect. Even if you're not in the industry, even with Candy's clothing store, even with me, I say this all the time, I'm tired of people not taking me serious. Only because I'm a woman. And they come to me, like when a man comes, in my situation, if a man comes talking about he wants to buy some flyers, or he wants flyers designed, he wants an album cover design, they steadily flirting, trying to just give my phone number to do this and that. Not really, didn't forget totally about what he came for. He's just trying to holler.
That's just like with that one guy. I don't remember your name, otherwise I put you on blast. I remember I took Skittles to meet with this guy who supposedly wanted to get some flyers, and he wanted to hire her company to put out, his business. So, I mean, like the club night. So we get there, I'm already irritated because it was cold, and I don't come out in the cold. But I was like, all right, come on, I'm take you over there. So we get over there. He late. First off, if you invite somebody to something and it's business, you're not late. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I have zero tolerance for that. But we sat there and we waited, and we waited, and we waited. He finally comes. He pulls up right next to us. So I'm like, I think that's him, because from the way she described him to me, I said, I think that's him. He gets out the car with these chicks that are 15 and 16 and 17 years old.
Now keep in mind, this was I believe, an 18 and over club. It may have been 21 and over.
I think it was 21 and over.
Why do you have 15 and 16-year-olds trying to promote the club?
So they get out.
No.
He goes in the club. So we're still sitting in the car, because like I was just driving. She never seen it before. They just talked over the phone. So I'm like, well, maybe we should get him. I think that's him. Okay, when you got there, first, if you knew you was late, why didn't you pick up the phone and call? First off. Second off, okay, we're standing there. I'm like, we're just standing there. So I asked her his name, and I was like, are you so-and-so? He's like, oh, yeah. So he come to me. I'm like, no, I'm not. It's her. So he's talking to her. Then he was like, y'all come outside real quick, because he's trying to get the little 17-year-old in the club, and the lady's like, she ain't got no ID. First off, okay? So we go out, and it's cold. I don't do the cold, baby. But I'm standing there, I'm trying to see what he's talking about, because with contracts and things, baby, I'm it. So I'm listening, just in case I need to intervene and, be like, hey, hold up, he need to, so all of a sudden I hear, oh, we got to go to the corner store. Come on, get in the car with me, baby. I said, you know what, I'm going to be in my car.
And I said, you know what, I think, just call me when you're ready to talk business. That was it. And then, I didn't say about that, but then he called me the next day. He calls me the next day, asking me, well, I just got this night. I'm the DJ. and I need help promoting the club. So what can you do for me? So I'm telling them all the services that we offer, which we had already discussed that the day before. And he still wasn't talking about nothing, talking about, well, can you do it for free? What? Then said, well, can I call you sometime? What?
But I told him when we left, I was like, when we got there, I was like, he ain't about no business.
Yeah,
before we even went outside and started talking, I said, I wouldn't even waste my time. I could tell he's a bull. I could spot a bullshitter from a mile away.
And you
on
know,
some real stuff.
And there's some stuff that used to make me mad too, because then I had to get out of my little attitude just going in candy store. Just sitting in there with her sometimes, you know, we used to chit chat, and, you know, customers would come in and I'll be like, they ain't great back, you know, and and I had to get myself out of that mind frame. But they would disrespect. Let me tell you something, in case you didn't know, if you come in the store, and look at her, she looks young anyway, don't try to get over on her talking about, well, can I get this for $25? And
I used to
for $75.
Y'all know I'm like, baby, does this look like a thrift store to you? Do you need to take your ass up the street to America's thrift stores? Do I need to point you in the direction of the Salvation mother-sucking army? Do I? Because right here, we have meat jeans. Right here, we have Caesar jeans. Here, we have True Religions. Over here, we have Christian Nadege. Ain't none of that shit under $100. So, if you know you can't afford it, don't come up to my cash register talking no bull. Because I let them know quick. See, that was one of the things, with me being the owner, who you going to tell? You can't get, who am I going to fire myself? So once you disrespecting me, well, Charlotte, because see, that's one thing. Sweeties, I'm talking to my black people now.
Yeah, that's true too.
Okay? Listen, babies. This is why a lot of black businesses can't prosper. Because, I'm not going to say all, but from me being in my store or any other store, I see it all the time. If it's an independent store. Soon as they walk in and they see a face that looks like theirs, they automatically figure that they're entitled to a discount. No, you were not there with me in Vegas when I was ordering clothes from the clothing convention. You didn't help me pay for it.
And you don't understand how much attitude these people, and you know what? Candy is the nicest person. She will work with you to a certain degree. She might say, you know what, I'm going to give you 10% off because you got all this stuff. I'm going to give you 15% off. But don't be trying to take advantage just because, just like she said,
young.
Yeah, and dumb, and because they the same color as her.
Yeah. Quick,
people will come in. But you know what I'm saying?
What are you, Heather?
Anyways.
Yeah. Next.
But I don't like the disrespect though, you know, because
they would do that all the time because they wouldn't, automatically they would think, I'm not the owner. You know, because I'm a woman, I look young. So they thinking I'm just working there. You feel what I'm saying? So they would try, Shawty, come on, you know you can give it. No, sweetheart, I cannot. Because, see, I'm funny and joking and country as hell when I'm talking to y'all, you know, just chilling. But when I'm at my store, it's straight business. Excuse me? Can I do what? No, sweetie, did you help me pay for this? Was I able to ask for a discount when I was ordering these clothes to be in the store? Are you going to help me pay the rent on this place every month?
And do you go to the mall and ask for somebody to lower the price?
Why? Because you know that they ain't about to do that. Not only that, you got to understand. Or they'll be like, you ain't got to charge me no tax. I got to pay taxes every month for my store. What do you mean? So me not charging you tax, I got to go dig in my pocket to pay the tax that I'm not charging you when I already got to pay everything else? Y'all got to stop doing that, man. That's why 9 times out of 10, black business does not succeed. Because I love you, babies, but we got to do better. We got to do better, y'all. Y'all can't keep walking in these people's places thinking just because they're black, they owe you a discount. Because you won't go to Macy's, and that's so backwards. Because your fellow, you know what I'm saying, brothers or sisters that's trying to make it, they're smaller businesses. But you wouldn't dare walk your ass up in Macy's and ask for a discount. And they multi-millionaires. But as soon as you see a black face behind the counter, you automatically want to ask them for a discount when they're trying to make it as well. See, you so busy getting the richer, but you want to hold down your own. You feel what I'm saying? So some of y'all may think I'm tripping, but no, I've been in business for even before that. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all can't, that's why we don't prosper, y'all.
See, I have 2 things to say about this situation. The first thing is, this is going to sound a little racist, but I'm just speaking on my experiences. I'm sorry, sweeties. But I have noticed that a lot of customers that I may get, a lot of the white companies, they are about their business. When the black customers come in, and they're mainly, you know, as far as dealing with music, they're the rappers and, you know, R&B singers, stuff like that, they kind of bullshit around too much. And what I say about bullshitting is like, you come to me and you ask me what services can we provide for you to promote your music. I tell you what we can do. That's all fine and dandy, but then you want to talk me down on my prices. I have a fair price because at the same time, what I'm giving you, sometimes I have to go through somebody else to do this. I have a graphic designer on my team. If she's going to design a flyer for you, guess what? She has to get paid as well as I have to get paid. So don't sit here and try to ask me to lower my prices to accommodate you, because if it's like that, you need to go somewhere else. And to keep it all the way real with you, I'm lower than a lot of these other companies out here. A second scenario that I wanted to talk about, Jesus, is I was doing business with a very well-known management company / booking company, okay? And they deal with a lot of signed artists, okay? He was bullshitting too with the payment. He wanted my company to do work for him, but then say, oh, well, I'm going to pay you next week. No. You can't do it like that. And why? Because I looked young to him and he felt like he can get over on me. So sometimes you have to demand respect even if you're not doing anything to not get it. You understand what I'm saying? He already stereotyped me as being young and dumb, and that's not what's up. So we really need to take a look at our businesses and ourselves, and just like Candy said, come on now, let's help the next person out. And as far as her clothing store, her clothes was lower than the mall. I'm upset.
But like I said, that's why you don't see a lot of, I'm not saying there isn't any, but 9 times out of 10 you won't see family-owned businesses. They're not there to be passed down to the next and the next and the next. Why? Because I hate to say it, but a lot of us, we're so quick to sell it to the next person to get, hey, look at BET. That was black man rich. You was rich before you sold it, but what did he do? He sold it to MTV and them. So now MTV. So now BET is just a black version of MTV. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on. Like MTV and BET, they're music channels, y'all. Mm-hmm. Now all you see that's where it's music is 106 in Park. Yeah. Hell, on MTV they done took off. What was it? Total Free. What the hell was it?
TRL.
TRL. That's gone. So where their music at? You know what I'm saying? He could have passed that. Even though don't get me wrong, yeah, he rich as hell. So yeah, his family gonna be straight. But I mean, just think how, you know, generation after generation could have kept that in the family and going. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of, you know, a lot of white as well as Korean. You know what I'm saying? A lot of, man, you see, they come here, because it shocks the shit out of me how people who are born in America, they always bitch. I can't get ahead. I can't do this, I can't do that. But you mean to tell me some Koreans can come over here and set up 50 goddamn nail shops and get it popping?
Or hair stores and get it popping.
You feel what I'm saying? But yet, because why? They bring their ass over here like, okay, this is what I need to do. America's the, what is it, land of the dream, some shit. But for some reason, the ones that are here, we can't do it. We stay complaining about it. That's why we need to look at ourselves, because this old, the white man keeping me down bullshit is old. You feel what I'm saying? Get up off your goddamn shoulders and do what you gotta do. And I'm irritated about y'all because I get so many people that came to my store with that. It's ridiculous. And not even just my store, anywhere. Because like I said, you wouldn't dare go into one of these big corporations and ask them for a handout.
But how you gonna go shopping with no money?
I mean, I almost got in a fight one time.
It just died on me. How you going to go? That's just like me going in Lazarus, was Macy's now. Macy's and handing them some coupons or some shit from Chicken Place.
Come on, Sean, look me up.
Look me up.
Let me go ahead and let me get this for 30, even though it's 75. They gonna look at you like you wouldn't even think of doing it. Let's keep it real, babies. You wouldn't even think of going into Macy's and asking them to give you a polo shirt that's 86 for 30 bucks. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Yeah, I know we know some of y'all be changing the tags.
But that's a different story. I know we got serious with you, sweeties, but you know, this was a serious, sometimes we got to step back and look at ourselves. Yeah. We really do. Because, you know, that blaming shit on everybody else, it's not going to cut it no more. You feel what I'm saying? You got to step back and look at yourself. You blaming, oh, I can't do this because blah, blah, blah. Or I can't do this because blah. No, that shit's old. Even my people who's been locked up and came out, oh, I can't do nothing. If you wouldn't have done that bullshit that got you put in jail in the first place, you understand? And I'm not saying, because it is hard for people who come out to get a second chance. It really is. But then you have to look at yourself. Whose fault is it? Is it their fault that they won't give you a job because your ass was in there for double homicide murder? What is it? Or is it your fault for stabbing that bitch in the back? Whose fault is it? Let's keep it real. So, sweetie, that's all I want you to do. Step back and look at yourself. Is there something you could be doing better? If so, do it. And we all could. There's something all of us could be doing better. So I don't want to hear shit. You don't know. Everybody, me, her, you, old girl behind you. What's up in the back? There's something we all could be doing better with ourselves. So y'all take that, marinate on it, jot down what you feel. If you disagree, tell me why. If you agree, tell me why. You feel what I'm saying? If we left something out, put them points down there, okay, sweetie? So you got anything else you want to add?
No.
All right, sweetie. Well, as always, thanks for watching. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a mother-sucking friend to subscribe, okay, sweeties? We love you, love you, love you. And make sure to call the hotline, okay? I'm going to put a block up. Read the damn block, okay? And we will, in the next few posts, be listening to the messages right here. And we're going to be answering questions. So if y'all want some questions answered, baby, hit it up, okay? We love you, sweeties. Bye.